Hey there, you'd better sit down for this. I've got some news. A week ago, Bernie went missing in the Arctic. Ha, I know. I only just found out. Apparently our illustrious board of governors decided it was best not to tell anyone while the search parties were still out looking for him. But a few days ago, they called off the search. And they hadn't found him. So, they had him declared legally dead. Just so they could sell off all of Bernie's zoos. Everything, from the aardvarks to the zebras. They didn't even wait for Bernie's daughter, Emma, to get back from overseas before they cashed in. They offloaded the whole company to a slimy hedge fund manager called Dominic Myers. Mark my words. He only wants the zoos to help buff out his tarnished image. Anyway, I guess he's your new boss now. Not mine, though. He fired me. Good luck. I know you'll do your best. I know you'll protect the animals.
Ah, there you are. First, let me say how sorry I am that we're meeting in such awful circumstances. I was a great admirer of... Benjamin. Wait, no, Bernard. You may not know this, but we were actually very good friends. That's why it's going to be such an honor to continue his life's work of letting people pay me to see animals. I can see you're still sad, though. Perhaps this will lift your spirits. I'm making you senior zoo manager. It's a position of great responsibility, although these same wages. I've also bought a new zoo which you're going to be in charge of. It's a bit of a fixer-upper, but it's nothing you can't handle. All you have to do is make the animals happy, get those annoying protesters to leave, expand the zoo a skosh, adopt a grizzly bear and a Siberian tiger, make sure the zoo is extremely profitable, and then just pass a teeny tiny little inspection. Trust me, you'll have more spare time than you know what to do with. Oh, and also you have to research some bears or something. I forget the details.
Alright, hello everyone, it's Frog here, and welcome back to Planet Zoo. We are in the career mode today. Let's pause that before things get too chaotic. With career number 6. So we are starting some zoos with Dominic Myers as our management person, and it is not great. Our objectives don't look too bad. Have no protesters. Have so many guests in the zoo. Habitat species, profits. Yeah, okay. So that shouldn't be too difficult. It's just the zoo is a hot mess right now. You can see all the alerts. It's crazy. So let's figure out what's going on here. We have plenty of staff, I think. Don't think we have any staff rooms. So that's the problem. I don't know if I want these work zones or not. But we're gonna leave this alone for now. Mechanics look okay. Holy vendors. I think maybe we need to start with the animals. So let's... No security, that's fine. Yeah, that'll hopefully get figured out. What is going on with the zebra? Well, whatever it was, you are okay now. Probably stressed, so let's pause that again. Really need to get this staff thing under control. Quarantine. We have one staff room, because that's a keeper hut. Research. That. Yeah. Only one staff room for like 1 billion staff. We could definitely put something over here. It's kind of far out of the way. I really want to see if there's anything we can make work over here. It's a very crowded zoo. Maybe we could fit it. I think we should try. Oh, come on. I just need the path to work. Oh, there it is. Had it. Perfect. Guess we'll just stick with the theme that's going on here. Lots of plaster. I don't know how. Sometimes I get the right colors. Like if I change it to a custom color, sometimes it stays that way, and then other times it doesn't when you click a new piece. I don't know. I have not figured that out in all my years of playing this game. But that's okay. There we go. Now that matches. Doesn't look like it fits there, but that's okay. We just need something. And then we'll put some staff over here as well. Close enough. Okay. And I think we'll do research too. Like a deep purple or something. I don't want an overly vibrant. A little bit more muted. There we go. I like that. See, I don't copy it and then hope. There we go. I don't know why it does it sometimes, and then other times I don't know. I can't figure it out. I have that issue a lot with the rocks. Okay. Staff. Better than nothing. Then... All that good. There you go. I hope we don't have too much crime. I mean, they look alright as far as like their energy workload. I mean, our hyena. You need a friend. Let's see. Yes, that's gonna be a problem. Let's get in our rock barrier, because then our mechanics don't need to repair it. And I don't believe the hyenas are like particularly, at least in the game. I don't know about, you know, the real world, but at least in the game, I don't think they're particularly good jumpers. So I have a pretty low rock barrier back here. They're just pretty rough to start. We just need to get it in. I do like to at least try to make it look like the rocks aren't just floating. You know, unlike our timed scenario where we had floating buildings. Not our most recent one, but the first one where things were just floating. Since we have the time in career to not, we're not under time pressure in the career mode. I mean, like to take a little bit more time. We're not gonna do it perfectly, but it's better than nothing. Just need to make sure you can't escape. That's really the only goal. Oh, there's still a spot over here, so could just throw one of these big boys in there. And that should be good. Should protect it. Okay. Set you up with the basics. And then see if we have enrichment for you. A little bit. Better than nothing. And some more soil. Very sandy looking soil. And there's your friend. So that should help. We'll build you a quick shelter. Nothing super fancy. If I could make it work. There we go. Nope, that's still not how I want it. What do I have going on here? Why can I not? There we go. Perfect. Think. Okay. My goodness. Building is just not my friend today. There. Now, what color should we do for you? I think the The latest Zoopedia drop is out. It was mostly aquatic, which is kind of what we expected. They hinted that their next feature focus would be aquatic. So we had the red, I'd have to go back and look, but the lionfish and black-tipped reef shark. What else was announced? I can't remember, but my point being is that we, as far as I'm aware, I could be wrong, but as far as I know, we have not had a hyena confirmed yet. But I think I said in the last career too, I suspect that we will get at least one of the 2 hyenas that we had from Planet Zoo 1. So much litter. How many trash cans do we have? It's just we're just gonna put down a bunch anyway, but put some here. Oh, protesters. Yeah, well, I'm doing my best. I went through and I think we got all the animals as happy as we can make them at this point. Yeah, alright, this is gonna be like a staff issue, but we can at least fix that. Make sure everybody has a water pipe instead, because that will help a lot as far as hydration goes. The keepers don't need to refill those, so I must have missed that. You happier? The aardvark was announced a couple weeks ago, I think, at this point. Or was it last week? Time is kind of all over the place anymore, but we do have an aardvark in this zoo, and that just reminded me that that was announced. They're announcing and talking about Planet Zoo 2 so much every single week that it's like, sometimes it just kind of blurs. So what else do we have in here? Trying to figure out what we should put in the old hyena habitat. It's pretty small. I'll put you guys with the elephant. Really need a keeper to come deal with us. And go get your drink, buddy. But food is gonna be a problem. Where are you? Oh, you're resting. Oh no. Yeah, you all are kind of struggling, so let's get rid of the work zones, so if there's at least one person who can handle it, they can have the ability to actually do that. We're not going to mess with the vendors. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. Nope, that didn't. It's just going to be the same keeper, I guess, so... You're not starving yet. So I guess that's good. But hopefully she gets to you soon. We can make our animal... There we go. Somebody's feeding. Thank goodness. We can make our animals just, like, consistently happy. Then... we won't have to worry about the protesters. That'll be an easy objective, but we are just... It's a hot mess. The zoo is a disaster at the beginning. Hopefully the extra donation bins will bring in some more income, because that's kind of a problem. We're just gonna put them everywhere. Why not? Why are these protesters still down here? Yeah, this is a small... What is going on? Are you also... Oh. Well... I think you just need to take another drink. Because the water's clean now, but it wasn't. So that should work itself out. I don't know what we could put in here. Ooh. Kind of just want you. Don't need much space, but this is one that has a lot of social need. I think it'll be tight, but we might be able to make it work. I think... Well, these are all already in the zoo. We cannot afford a tiger. So... Yeah, I think we just do it. I also really just want this one. I love the Gemsbok. So why not? Uh-oh. Okay. I really hope the vet can take care of that. Maybe I can grab you and move you down. I'm not gonna have you run the whole way and risk that elephant dying. That would be awful. There we go. Go get him. We're really gonna need to get more keepers or trainer keepers or something. Because they just can't keep up with the animals we have right now. I know. The protesters. My goodness. I'm working on it. I'm trying. At least our finances are doing better. Let's bring in another keeper. Alright. Guest count. It's good. Let's train all of them. I think they could all use it. Elephant's doing better. Right, you're getting taken care of. So... we need one more Gemsbok. We don't have one yet. That's okay. We still gotta go through quarantine, so that'll take some time. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this, because this is really difficult to get them in there. Okay, that'll work. Alright, protesters are gone. For now. They will be back, I'm sure. Let's get an extra vet. Perhaps 2? Is that enough? We'll wait. What do we want to do with that space over there? To figure something out. We need to bring in quite a few more animals. So... That can go over here. It's very small compared. There we go. Get up. I don't like that. That's interesting. Oof. Okay. Let's just get rid of that and kind of start over. Nope. There we go. Want to take it that way, but also... Can I go this way still? There we go. Alright. Do we have one? We have a male. We need another female. Cannot afford a tiger. Could get a grizzly. Thinking ahead. Right. Let's just throw them in.
Thank you. It's such a relief not to have the sound of those protesters in my ears all the time. I wouldn't mind so much if they paid to get in. Still, despite those losses, my accountants tell me you've hit the profit forecast. Good news, my friend. This month, you get paid. Well, I never. I'm impressed. You're really turning this zoo around, aren't you? I'm not so sure about that grizzly bear, though. It's not nearly as grizzly as I was hoping. Rather a mild temperament, really. Still, the customers seem to like it. We've sold out of those bear plushies in the shop. I'm rather glad about that. They were a bit of a fire risk.
Alright, Silver Star complete. Things are still falling apart. Tiger, research bear to 3. Okay, that's simple enough. Let's get an extra vet. And there we go. And our guest count. 2. That shouldn't be too crazy difficult. Uh-oh. I need to work on this. Just kind of throw in some rocks, probably. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, that... I didn't think you would swim that far. Okay. Now let's see. None of this can change. Oh. No, that's not what I want to do. Can you still escape? Yeah. But just in that little spot, so... Some more rock. There. It's not pretty, but it does work. Okay. Yeah, this is not the best environment for you, is it? Too hot. Wonder if we'll get... Wait, what tiger did they announce for Planet Zoo 2? I can't remember. I know it's not either of the ones that we have in this one. But I wonder, as of right now, I think they've only announced like one. Sorry, I cannot think. I think they've only announced one. What I'm getting at is I don't know if they're gonna do, like, they had the Bengal and the Siberian in the base game for Planet Zoo 1, so I'm wondering if that will be the case, like if there's gonna be multiple tigers or elephants or things like that. You need a lot of trees, don't you? What else can we put in here? It's a nice tree. Add in plants. Make this bare space look a little bit nicer. I want a different one. I want a bigger one, but I guess that'll work. Hey, that'll do. Something like that's nice. Add some more variation to it. finally. Finally content with that. Do another one. I don't know if we have anything good for the tiger right now. As far as enrichment goes. Alright. What else do I need to check on? Oh, that's just what I needed. Perfect timing. Let's get that in. And... oh, I don't know why it sent you back, buddy. But you're happy now, so we're good there. Guest count, I think that'll just kind of go up. So, we'll just let it go for now. We'll work on some other parts here. Let's get some marketing in to try to bump that guest just a little bit more. I think otherwise we're looking okay for the most part. Some animals are not super content, but we'll work on that as we can. Let's make some areas prettier for a minute. Just fill this in with mulch. Alright, what's going on with these tortoises? It's just enrichment, so I'd rather it be that than them being stressed out, so that's good. Let's see if we can help with that. Not really. Speed that back up. I saw you guys aren't happy either, so we're gonna stop you from making more babies because you don't have a whole lot of space to begin with. And we'll do what we can. It's not really helping too much. How about another box? Oh yeah. Alright, that's better. We could probably stop researching tiger. The grizzly's about to be done. Yep. Great. That means we only have one objective left. We're getting really close to that guest count. So let's just keep bumping up marketing and hope that helps. How are you doing? I feel so bad because you're by yourself. Yeah, it's an issue. Maybe we have some enrichment. Give you at least something. It's not a lot. There you go. Yeah, I think maybe sometimes it seems like these little signs help, and then other times it doesn't seem like it does anything at all. But I don't know. I don't know if the actually makes a difference. It feels like, yeah, I think we just need to focus on our guest needs and actually make them want to come here. I think we could do all the marketing we want, but I think it probably caps out if we don't make it nice for guests as well. No, what's going on? I swear, like every time I go to do something else, there's an issue that pops up. This zoo. Let's just... Yeah, I think we're gonna take away some of these babies here. I think they're just... There's a little too much going on in that habitat, and I'm working on it. We have a keeper that is trying. I feel like we have plenty of keepers. I don't know if they're trained enough to keep up with the workload. We have a lot at this point. I know, I'm trying. He's right there. It's alright. It should be okay. Hopefully. Hey, we have the guests needed, so let's just try to get through the next 3 months. I'm ready to be out of this zoo. I mean, it's kind of cool. I think I would prefer building it from... Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why? What is happening? Okay. Come on. Oh.
Well, that new Siberian tiger's rather good, isn't it? I've always been fond of cats. Can't have one, though. I'm not allergic. It's just that when people see a wealthy person like myself stroking a cat, they just assume he's planning world domination. PR nightmare. That's the last thing I need more of. The zoo's looking good, though. Nice big profits, lots of different animals. Excellent. Oh, and you passed the inspection. Did you bribe the inspector? Although, in all seriousness, if you did, I won't be able to reimburse you without a receipt. Got you again. You know, I think you and I are very similar people. We both know how to squeeze a dollar until it bleeds. It's good to have someone with a pragmatic mind like yours on the staff. After all, we've got to keep the animals happy, but we've got to keep the accountants even happier. Especially given all the tax loopholes I make them jump through. Got you again, didn't I? Honestly, this business is completely above board.
And with that, our gold star is complete. Obviously, there's still a lot in the zoo that's not quite finished, a lot that needs ironed out, but I'm ready to check out the next one. So, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you later.